Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've done a real face-to-face with you all, with no bells or whistles and me actually just talking to you. And look at that, I've had a haircut. But more importantly, how are you all doing? Are you all staying safe? I hope so. Today we're going to do a different type of video and have a little talk about where Chrono Consort has been the last few weeks and why there's been so little updates. So I feel like I say this a lot on this channel, but basically I am burnt out. There's no way to go around it. I am just fully burnt out and I've lost a lot of motivation for doing game dev at the moment. The only motivation I haven't lost is for doing a few tutorials and a bit of university work, because university work is required and tutorials, they don't have too much going into them. I just do what I want and stop when I want. Let me answer the question that was probably on your mind. Does this mean Chrono Consort is over? Currently, no. Not at the moment anyway. I want to get the game to a testing stage before I decide anything else, so that way I can get some feedback to see should the game be continued or should I stop before putting too much time into it because it's not a fun game. Because I think that's also one of my worries currently is the game fun, and if it's not, why am I continuing with it when I could be making something more fun? I am doing well, but this has been a rough past year, not just for me, for basically everyone around the globe. But talking about me personally, this year has been very rough, and I've pretty much given up hopes of things getting better. I know they will at some point, obviously. However, I'm not getting excited for things to get better just because I don't really want to get my hopes let down again, because it's happened too many times this past year and I'm not going through that again. So I'm basically in a mindset of things are said to be getting better, but I'm not expecting them to get better. I'm just going to wait until that actually happens now, which has not been the best for me mentally, but it's the only thing that really works at the moment. And I'm sorry if that sounds more somber than usual and probably ruins my chill or chill-like mood I like to bring to my videos, but I also do want to be honest with you all and just tell you how I'm feeling. But again, I am actually doing fine, honestly. Some days are harder than other days, but I have great friends and loved ones who I can talk to. I have great people all around the world I talk to on Discord, on social media, on just anything, and it's really good to see, and you all mean a lot to me, so thank you. And I don't want this to sound like I'm quitting YouTube or I'm quitting game dev, because I'm not. I love both of them. YouTube sometimes I don't love it as much because stats get to me, but we are getting pretty close to 500 subs, so it's pretty exciting to carry on and see how far we can get. I mean, who knows where we'll be by the time this video comes out. So what am I doing instead? I'm going to be doing something productive. I'm going to take a break, which sounds very contrasting to being productive, but just hear me out and trust me. It's more so going to be a break from game dev than content creation, because I still might want to do some game streams. But yes, from the time that this video is live, for the next 2 weeks of May, possibly longer if I feel I need longer, but hopefully not, I'm going to be taking a break from game dev and trying not to do any game dev at all, which will include Udemy tutorials, but I don't know what I'm doing about them because I do still enjoy doing them. So I might still do some Udemy, who knows. Rob Lang actually suggested this to me in the last video, and it feels like one of those things that was incredibly obvious, but I just completely overlooked it. So Rob, thank you for giving me a great suggestion, I guess. I mean, it's definitely going to help me, I think. I hope. So when I come back, what then? Well, I'm going to look at Chrono's tasks, and I'm going to try and rejig them a little bit. I want to make a list of features that I would rather have in the game, like I want to add, rather than features that I've more set up that I need to add these, like I can only add this feature at a certain time, such as saving, because I kind of want to add that sooner rather than later. Obvious Dev, or Pascal, working on their game Exocolony, has a great way of doing this, which I might take a little bit of inspiration from, where Pascal asks in his Discord, like, what do you want me to add out of these 4 smaller features, and I'll add one of them, depending on a vote. And I'm tempted to go to something like that, I guess. I think it's a really cool idea to get the community more involved and to get you to do something more fun, I guess, because the community wants it, so they must think it's a fun feature to add, so you get to add it as well. So I might take a bit of inspiration from that and do something similar. But basically what I want to do is I want to add more content into the game that I actually want in, rather than stuff that I've set out for me to add in. So I have been making a list of things I want to add, and I've been doing that for the past few weeks, and every time I get a new idea of something, I want to add this in, I just write it down. It's not overscoping ideas, it's ideas that are already going to be in the game, it's just I'm pushing them up sooner rather than later. Finally, on the topic of streams, like I mentioned before, recently I sorted out my old desktop, which is a pretty good desktop, I'd say. It can run most games quite well. It can kind of run them better than my laptop. My laptop is very good specs, but it has some heating issues and it gets way too hot to use the keyboard for, and I think I'd just rather use the desktop for gaming and my laptop for work and game dev. So I may end up doing some game streams, maybe just every now and then. Maybe I won't do any at all. Maybe just for my break I'll do game streams, who knows. But I do them on Twitch, so you should maybe come and join if you don't know I stream on Twitch. I'll probably try and post more update videos on YouTube when I'm going live, just a quick video just saying, hey, I'm live on Twitch, come join. And with that, that is the end. I promise you all I am actually doing well. And I am quite happy despite everything, because I've got a bit of a plan in my head, which I think makes me happy because I like to plan things out. But if the plan doesn't help me, let's just talk about that dead quickly. If it doesn't help me and I don't want to work on Chrono, I might either put it on hold or just stop working on it completely. But what does that mean you can expect from me? Well, an idea I've been having is rather than working on a large game, maybe I should focus on working on mechanics. So getting my skills up, learning the engine, learning C++, because I'm trying to do that, and just focusing on cool mechanics rather than making a game out of them. I have a list of mechanics I want to see added, I want to create at some point, so maybe I could just work through that and I'll record my process behind it and upload it here and we'll just talk about it. I wouldn't say I'll do it as a tutorial just because I don't really like doing tutorials all too much, because I just feel like someone else has done it and they've probably done it better. I don't mind doing tutorials on things that I couldn't find out online, such as my shader or my Magic of Voxel to Unity workflow, because those are just things I couldn't find, so I did it for everyone else. But things on how to make a player movement script, I don't need to do that. So many other people have done that. But if you'd be interested in seeing smaller mechanics and how I've gone about making them, please make sure you let me know down below in the comments. It'd be quite interesting to see if I should do that anyway, as a practice kind of thing, I guess. But yeah, thank you all for listening to me ramble. I hope you're all doing well. Please take care of yourself and maybe come join a stream or two. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is. Bye everyone.